Hey everyone, awkward angle, I know, but this video, filming it this way is going to be a lot easier for me. Lately here, Sensei has been receiving a lot of flack because of the Caitlyn Jenner situation and the Supreme Court allowing gays to be able to be married. A lot of individuals are going to her pages and recording videos, and they're basically leaving a lot of Bible quotes, especially the one from Leviticus, talking about how if two gay people sleep together, that it is an abomination and they should be put to death. So if they believe in that statement right there, that if gay people have sex with one another, that they should be put to death, then they, by that standard, have to believe in every single thing that's said. So they must also believe this. As for your male and female slaves, whom you may have, you may buy male and female slaves from the among nations that are around you. Leviticus 25:44. When a man sells his daughter as a slave, she shall not go out as male slaves do. Exodus 21:7. So it's apparently okay to sell your daughter into slavery. When you go out into battle against your enemies, and the Lord your God delivers them into your hands, and you take them away captive, and see among the captives a beautiful woman, and have a desire for her, and would take her as a wife for yourself, then you shall bring her home to your house, and she shall shave her head and trim her nails. She shall also remove the clothes of her captivity, and shall remain in your house, and mourn her father and mother for a full month. And after that you may go into her and be her husband, and she shall be your wife. Deuteronomy 21:10 through 14. So it's okay for me to declare my own personal religious crusade against someone, to go burn down their house, kill the family because they're my enemies, or the enemy of what I believe is Lord our God, and I will take their daughter and then make her my wife. And that's pretty bad. Here's another one. If a man strikes his male or female slave with a rod and he dies at his hand, he shall be punished. If, however, he survives a day or two, no vengeance shall be taken, for he is his property. Exodus 21:20 through 21. So with that being the case, that it's okay to beat your slaves as long as they don't die immediately. You have to try to beat them enough so that, if you really do want to kill them, that it's got to be a day or two afterward for it to be okay. So that's what they're believing in. I'm sure they're having fun with their slaves. And if you just think that it's just because it's the Old Testament, and the Old Testament is a lot more, wrath of God, and the New Testament is a lot more lovey-dovey. Well, here's some other books out of the New Testament that support slavery. Servants, be subject to your masters with all respect, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the unjust. The first book, Peter 2:18. All who are under the yoke as slaves are to regard their own masters as worthy of all honor, so that the name of God and our doctrine will not be spoken against. First book, Timothy 6:1. So apparently the slaves got to be good slaves, or else people are going to look down on them. And if you're a bad slave, then you're slime. You're dragging the name of Christianity and Catholicism and God through the mud just because you're a bad slave. Bad slave. You're a bad slave. Urge bond slaves, otherwise known as slaves, to be subject to their own masters in everything, to the well-pleasing, not argumentative, Titus 2:9. So therefore, be a good slave, shut up, do your job. So I thought that was very interesting. Here's some others that I really enjoyed. These kind of off to the side. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? That's the first book, Corinthians 11:14. So I bring shame because I have long hair. Let your woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. The first book, Corinthians 14:34. I haven't even gone over the quotes talking about how if you commit any form of adultery, that you're put to death. And the thing is that even, do you want to understand what adultery meant to them back then? If you married twice, you were considered an adulterer. So if you divorced the first one and then you married another chick, you at that point committed adultery, and at that point you should be put to death. I do believe that like the divorce rate in the United States of America is insanely fucking high. So I want you guys to think about that when you guys live your own lives. A lot of people, they're going to pick and choose quotes from the Bible, Old Testament or New, and use it for their arguments, but they ignore the rest. And I'm not a believer. In no way am I against Christianity, Catholicism, Islam, Jewish faith. I'm not. I don't go after them at all. It's just I'm trying to nitpick at the arguments that are coming our way. And the arguments that are coming our way are people that are just, they're trying to shove the Bible in the faces of the people that I care about. And it's not fair. It's not right. And I just felt like I had to negate your guys' argument because your arguments are shit and they have no place in this time and day. We have to be able to adapt to how we live now. And that is not how we live now. You guys know that. You guys don't own slaves. If you did, there would be a huge problem with that. You guys just need to grow the fuck up and accept people for who they are. And expand the mind. That's all I can say. So anyway, that's my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, please send your guys' hate mail to either my Facebook or my YouTube. I'm sure I'll be getting it anyway. Have a good day, guys.